Hey guys, welcome to Everquest Next Landmark with Banto. So in today's episode, I'm gonna make one of these crafting stations here and we're gonna create this stone forge. I could go to a different place and start to making the tier 2 directly with some tungsten and other resources. But I'm gonna start to make this stone forge. And the reason I want to have this is because I don't have any crafting station at my own claim at the moment. I'm using other stations and my brother's place, so we just need to gather some copper, we need to have some elemental, we got all of that, coal, we have all of that, and we have all of the stone. Actually worked stone. So you just use like the normal stone and you craft worked stone with that. So let's go on a hunt for some copper, which is very easy to find. It's like the most common resource in the tier 1. But I want to make all these crafting station, all the tier 1, and later I can make tier 2. But like I said, I do want to have all of these stations at my own place. I don't want to kind of like, you know, be forced to go to these other places. It is very handy to have these places though. Like now when I'm traveling around, I can use that station instead of going back to my own, and it does save me a lot of time, so thanks for putting a station really close to the Portal Spire. That is something that is actually very common. It seems like in almost every beta phase and the alpha phase, people have been building these like crafting station areas around the Portal Spire to help you get going faster. And in the previous episode I made this tungsten pickaxe. And I must say, I was very disappointed with it. I wanted it to be fast because the iron pick, I knew that in the alpha it was very slow. But in the alpha you always like upgraded your pickaxe, so I think it was copper, then it was iron, and after iron you upgraded that one to a silver one, I think it was. And that was a really good pickaxe, so what else like, I think it was like every second pickaxe was really great. So every time when you did upgrade them, you got this rare tools instead. It might still be possible to actually get some of those, but I don't know if you need to have this trailblazer item that increases your quality of your crafts. This is kind of hard sometimes when you're gonna dig down. Always have to be sure so you can get up again. But I'm really looking forward to, like I talked in the previous episode, to see this static water. I mean, just having water on the map is gonna change very much. Later when they're gonna add this dynamic water, that is gonna make it very interesting, because they say that you will be able to like play around with it and have it in your claim and make something awesome with it. And I think that with my claim that I'm gonna build, I'm most likely gonna build some kind of medieval thing, because that is the style that I want to have, and that is the style I'm always like going for. I'm not really into these futuristic things. I'm more into those medieval buildings, and I want to play around a lot with vegetation also, because in the beta now you can actually make all kind of trees, bushes and rocks and whatever you want to do. So you can really make your claim very detailed compared to before. It is really fun to see all of these new additions to the game. And I mean, I wasn't really like disappointed that they wiped out my stuff, because I hadn't really built anything good. I was just kind of like experimenting with the different building tools and see how you could do different things, explore the world. And I actually found some really awesome buildings when I've been exploring, and I might be going around later and actually show you guys some of those awesome claims that people have been building at. There are some really talented people doing buildings. And I think this is really fun that people can actually go and vote for thumbs up for your claim, and that's really fun. And I've seen some really good ones, like they can definitely be used inside a game in the way that they do look. You can really see that people put down effort to build their stuff, and I want to make something like that in the future as well. But I don't think I'm that kind of builder that really goes into, you know, do a lot of planning, which is very good to do. I'm kind of like improving along as I go. That's kind of how I normally go, like almost every time when I'm playing. And it might be bad way, it might be good way. But I kind of like get one idea in my head and then I kind of like take it and advances it throughout my building, and I will probably be changing around a lot, like, oh, I didn't like this and I'm gonna change it to something different. But I'm really looking forward to that, and since you can actually make bigger claims now, but keep in mind bigger claims means that you have to pay more to keep your claim up, so I'm gonna see how it is. It's normally 300 copper ore per day, real time, 24 hours, and I think that if you attach one of these attached claim flags and get the double size of your claim, I think that you will be paying 600 ore per day instead of 300. I'm not sure if it is that way, but I think it is that way. It's probably most the easiest way to make it, and it's kind of fair to have that, I would say. But we got some copper. What was he looking for again? It was copper, right? Yeah. We need some copper ingots. Let's check how much copper we have. Oh, 3,166. So that's really great. I think we're actually done with this, but let's get this. It's never bad as the current state of the game, since you're using this copper, it's never bad to have some extra, and we never know if we will be needing for some other crafting station, or if we're gonna make some accessories, maybe some rings or whatever. And it's actually kind of cool in the game. You can make some outfits for your character, so the things that you're starting out with as a founder with this, like the one that I'm wielding now and this one, you can actually craft new ones and you don't have to pay anything to craft them. And I think it's real nice. At first I thought that you was gonna have to pay for like every single outfit in the game, though to this one that you start out with, but you can actually go and craft some, and you can actually go inside a new shop here and buy some new clothes, and this looks pretty neat. I wouldn't mind having this one, it looks really great. Oh, you can actually rate it up, so let's give it a thumbs up. But I'm definitely gonna buy some cool outfit later. But it is fun to have this from the founders too, like people will see that you were a founder, you were helping out with bringing the game in. So I think we should go back and return, or maybe they have a lot of... No, let's go back to where we came from. This seems to be a pretty neat house. But I kind of feel like I was talking to you guys about this kind of building like a medieval style. I also kind of feel like maybe I should build kind of like a town or something like that. Like having something like a small keep and some buildings and making like a small village town, whatever. I think that could look pretty cool. I actually did that in Minecraft with my brother a real long time ago. He was like building this big castle, and then we built different houses, and I think it was good to be two different builders because how the village looked changed a lot because we were two people building it, so we had like kind of the similar style when we was building, but the buildings look kind of different here and there because we were two different builders with different minds what we was gonna build. So I think that was making it a lot more interesting to visit that town when with two minds making that village instead of just one. If it's one, it can become very like everything looks the same. That could be good too, but it is fun to see some variety of it. But now we're just gonna go to this and smelt it down, and I think we should be able to make the crafting station after that. 41. So you see, it actually takes some time. When you're using and making some other things, sometimes you get like 100 of each time, but this one gives just 1 copper ingot per time you're making them. It's like when you're gonna make this worked stone, you're gonna see that you get, I think it's 105 that you get. And I think I'm gonna stop right at here, because I don't think I would need them right now, and I might be needing them for my upkeep instead, so... Where was it? No, there we upgraded. It was this one, I think. Crafting station, a stone forge. Yeah, we got it. Got enough. Let's make one of those. So now I can use this at my own claim, and I want to make this one, and I think at least one. We're gonna check here. We should make this one. We need iron for this one. Wild heartwood and bundle of plain wood, which is really easy to get. It's kind of like the same way as getting worked stone. And this is really easy. Wild heartwood, 20. So basically we'll be needing to cut down about 20 trees, or 19 actually. And yes, some normal iron ingot. And I can actually check if I think I have some iron left since before. 43. Yeah, that was some iron. But it does take some time to do this, so we're gonna go and chop down some trees when I have smelted down some of this, and then we're gonna be able to make that sawmill, whatever it was named. But one thing that I really look forward to, I don't know what they have said about it, but I would really love to have these animals like going around through the environment, making the world feel more alive. And I really like these like sounds that they put into the game, that those small bird sounds, and like creating an atmosphere in the game. I think that's very important, and that's something that so many games, almost all games, miss out that one. Sure, it wouldn't fit in all games, but it can make a game awesome. So, what is this called? Tinker's Workshop. So we have enough iron, we just need wild heartwood. Actually, we might be able to make some bundle of strip wood. I think it should be said refined. It might actually be in this one that we do in the refining of it. Refined wood, wild heartwood, so we have heartwood, we have enough though, 26, and we need some palm heart. And we are going to kind of like a junglish area, and the place that I do live at is kind of like a junglish one, so we can go there. We're gonna chop down some of these like smaller trees, because you will get about one for each. I think it's when you destroy it you actually get one. So Scree, that's where my place is, and my brothers could use a portal shard to get right to my claim, but I'm gonna see if I can actually find some palm hearts right outside. And we need 19 of them, so we can make 90 more wild heartwood. Okay, so let's get going. So there you have the first one. And this Founder's Pickaxe, one thing that's really great with it is that you can actually use this for both mining and chopping down trees, so it is definitely a boost when you're starting out. This like stone one, it is really bad to compare to this one. There we have some kind of building. I don't think that it might be done. Sometimes you have to get really close to get it done. I don't know if they switched me to some other server now, but if you see, no, it's the correct server. You see, sometimes these things just start to disappear, and it's pretty annoying. And you saw it was kinda really lagging. But one thing I do want with the game, you can see, it's like it's running on my processor now, and sometimes it switches over to the GPU, which is the graphics card. Now it's a GPU again. It's really strange, but you know, it's beta, so I would say that the alpha was very stable to be an alpha. I think it kind of surprised me how stable that one. When I was trying out Elder Scrolls Online, even in the beta, like some of the first of that beta, it was way more unstable than this was. But and this was even in alpha, so I was surprised how stable alpha was. And I will also start to record some Elder Scrolls Online episodes, and the first one's most likely gonna come on either Tuesday this week or on Wednesday. It totally depends on when I will be getting my game. I got the 3-day early access instead of the 5 days, so you can actually only get the 5 days if you order a digital copy, and I think it was only digital if you bought it from Bethesda themselves, or if you bought like the Imperial Edition, and if you bought that super big, I think it's named Imperial Collector's Edition something, and you get this huge statue with it, and that one my brother ordered, so that is why he's playing, and he had it secret for me all the time. I wouldn't buy that one because I don't feel like I have that money to spend on that one, but it's definitely something cool to have, and hopefully they won't be selling that one after the game is released, so the collector's edition is more worth to have. But there are a lot to look forward in this game. And I really look forward to these caves, I look forward to seeing this static water, and I definitely look forward to see this dynamic water, where that actually means that you can play around you and it will interact with you, moving like through the water, and you might be able to do all kinds of cool things with the water. Maybe they will make some kind of pumps or whatever, so you can make something like go around, and it could be cool to make some pond or something inside your own claim. Make some well. I actually saw a well that someone made. It was really great made. It is actually pretty fun to just go around and explore in this game. There are some really creative people out there with great building quality in the game. I still need to get up my build quality and get better in that. I haven't really done much building in the game yet, but that's something I'm definitely gonna get better at and get more used to that. But I made one of the build tools that I didn't have from the start, and it's the selection tool, and I would say that is a really important tool. Sure, if you're gonna make small details, the selection tool might not be used all the time, depends on how you want to build, but if you're gonna make like a big wall, it is really great to use the select tool, and I'm gonna show you that later when I'm trying out those tools and show you what you can do with them. But there were a bunch of these trees here giving me this palm heart. So this was pretty fast actually. But it is pretty annoying when it's like, when I'm walking away like this and probably gonna disappear again. Oh, it didn't this time, that's great. But it's really fun because, like with these trees here, if you have them inside your own claim, you can actually like resize them, you can flip them around, you can do whatever with them, and you can make them go down on the ground, so you can actually change like the appearance very much. You can make these tiny things super big, and you can make these super big things super small, so it's really fun to play around with. And it was like when I was playing Minecraft really long ago, I was kind of like doing the vegetation while my brother was doing a lot of the building, like with the castle and stuff, and I was like putting the finishing details to stuff, and I think it was really fun. I really enjoyed to do those parts. Now we just need 3 more. So 3 more, and then we're gonna head back to the dune, and then we're gonna make that... I don't remember the name now. I think it should be named like workbench or sawmill, I don't know. It was some strange one. But we're gonna get back there soon. And when we get that one, I don't think that we will actually need to use some other tools. We can actually like be using my own claim all the time for the crafting, because through that one we will be able to make different stations. We'll be able to make the first station, and then we'll be able to, in the other stations, upgrade. So that is gonna be really great to have. I mean, my brother do have it, but it's a lot more fun if you have it yourself too. So now, yep, we're done. But it was lagging really weird, this place. So let's get back to the dune here. I didn't like to see that everything disappears. There's one good part about it though, like I can run right through it, so that's kinda good. But when we was trying out the beta from the beginning, we was like, wondering, where's this like environment, where's the trees, where the bushes and stuff, and I ran here because I want to show you guys this place like I saw. This is really awesome made. Look at those towers. That's really cool. Oh, it's made here, some pixel art. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Let's go inside and check how it looks. What is this? It's a training dummy. Hey, you're a dummy, man. But I guess this place is not done yet, and this is random stuttering. I think it's the server having deep problems here. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, fire. That was actually kind of... Oh, there's a little guy there. That was actually... I would say that that was pretty cool. And it's like these flames are making this look even more like flamey. That was really great. I gotta go there and give him a thumbs up for this. If I'm allowed to. Oh, I can't do that. It's bugging out, so... Normally we do pop down from above, but... We're going back to the dune, and let's hope that the dune ain't as bugged as this place is. This is crazy. I think this is the first time I actually experienced this kind of laggish thing. Doesn't make sense, it's just random stuff. So let's hope it's different here. It seems to be different directly. Yeah, you can see it. It's a lot more smooth here. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. I'm just gonna give this guy a thumbs up as well, because he's helping so much. You see, 41 likes, so that is great. Why not? So now we are gonna make that, what was it called again? Wild Heartwood. Let's make that one. That's going kind of fast. But when you're making these iron ingots and you're making this wild heartwood, it does take some time, but it depends on how much you like you going around gathering. But I think that the different station, when you was like upgrading the station, I think they were actually faster. We can actually, we should be able to see it inside here, I think. Crafting station, stone forge. No, it doesn't show it, but the Tinker's Workshop. I don't know. It is Tinker's Workshop. I would give it some other name, just for the big saw probably. But now we're gonna make our Tinker's Workshop, and then I can place it at my camp, and I think that we should be able... This is the Tinker's Workshop, so I should be able to make both this and this at my place. So that is great. So guys, I thank for watching this Everquest Next Landmark episode, and hope you have a fun time watching it. And if you like it, leave a thumbs up and subscribe for future content with me, Banto. Until next time, have a great day. This is Banto. Cheers, goodbye, take care.